Hey.
Point it out. Sure, here's my supply. I guess you've got your reasons, but that just looks like junk to me.
It's 9 p.m. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Sure.
This is Radio Freedom. All
I just
quiet.
want to trade a few
How we
things.
like it.
Go ahead.
Stay safe out there, people.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
What do you actually want?
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their
This is
feet.
Radio Freedom,
Thought I'd
voice
come
of
see the new
Minutemen.
general for
It's
myself.
past 10
So
p.m.
what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen
Stay tuned
back?
for updates.
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. but the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on,
You're tuned
I'll show
to
you.
Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Do you know some way to open this door?
Now, and even if we could blast it open, we'd probably destroy what's inside while we're at it. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all
This
day,
was
all
the
across
general's
Commonwealth.
quarters. Used to be a tunnel
quiet.
leading from
How we
here
like it.
to the
Stay
armory.
safe out there, people.
Well, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Hi, Ronnie.
I'll back you up, General. My night vision ain't what it used to be.
We've got to get out of here before we turn into ghouls.
Detected. Sentry bot. Designation. Sarge. Powering.
Well, I'll... peek. I would have never guessed the Sarge would still be down here. Don't worry, it's one of ours.
Error. File corruption detected. Initiating defensive protocols.
Jiminy Cricket! He's on the fritz! Look out!
Damn it, where are they?
Hostiles in area.
He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know.
Hey,
Okay, what am I doing?
Let's see. I used to know this password. One if by land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it. That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
What do you need?
Hey,
What's on your mind?
what are you thinking about?
Wait, was that? I'm seeing things. Just ignore me.
How do you think things are between us?
Ask me again in a week or so. I'm still trying to figure out what makes you tick.
That was all I had.
Okay,
Heads up.
just point
Over
me to
here. Move here.
it. I'm on it, General.
Heads up.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Wait there.
I'll stand ready.
Come on.
Okay.
Look alive.
What is it? Okay, this is what I've got.
Let's see if this still opens from here. There we go. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left. Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
All quiet across the common building. Stay safe out there.
Artillery?
Great big guns? Blow up our enemies from miles away? Any of this ringing a bell? All right, grab that schematic and let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Excuse me.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep for updates. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. You hear Minutemen alerts.
You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming. Keep the radio on and tuned for Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire. Okay, you've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case. That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Look alive.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
This is
I gotta
Radio
hand it to
Freedom,
you, General.
Broadcasting
You
all
really
day,
turned things
all
around for the
across
Minutemen.
Commonwealth.
I never thought I'd see the
All's
day that
quiet
the
across
Minutemen had
Commonwealth.
artillery
Stay
support.
safe out there.
We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
What do you think of her?
People like her. She comes across pretty hard-ass. But she's one of the good ones. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause. I'm listening. Yeah?
What's on your mind?
I don't like to think about what might live in a place like this.
How are you feeling about things?
Wish I could see the machine that dug these tunnels. It must have been something.
Are things all right between us?
Good morning,
You
Commonwealth.
probably think
This
you're
is
doing your
Radio
best,
Freedom, the
but
voice
I know
of the
that you can do
Minutemen.
better.
Nothing to report at the moment.
You can
Stay
go
tuned for
now.
updates.
You know where to find me if you need me.
Hey,
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Of course. Anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Hey,
Is there something you need?
come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General.
Hey,
I'm listening. What is it?
it's time for you to head home.
You know where to find me if you need me. Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Sure thing. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, nothing.
No problem.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Yes? Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. It's 8 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Yes?
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Huh?
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Now that we have the armory back, you can resupply here whenever you run low on supplies. Anything you need right now?
Anything to report?
Nothing you need to worry about. We'll hold this place for the Minutemen as long as any of us are still breathing. Now, did you need anything or not?
Let me see what you've got.
Sure thing, General.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. "11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people." This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Hi, Captain.
What are you building?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. Nothing to report.
You
Stay
need
safe
something,
out there,
General?
everyone.
Do you stream every day?
One day, we'll put this back together, better than ever.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Excuse me.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
Sergeant Gavel.
Captain Kells sent you?
That's right. You're in charge here?
I am, and you're here about the missing supplies. Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes. How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Tegan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
It was after the battle.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Pridwin coming in under full vertebrate escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
All right, that's it for today.
Initiate?
I don't want to talk right now.
Sorry, I have to finish this shift.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
We have work to do here.
Hey, what are you doing out here? I'm gonna head back in a few minutes. Don't wait up.
Clark?
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone.
Night.
I'm a little busy right now.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
I need to get back to work. Excuse me.
Have to find the card. No use. Not without the card. Need to find the card. Sweet.
you.